Thank you for joining us here at Ironclad Tech on our YouTube channel. We're doing a video review of the Kodak Playtouch. Actually, I'm recording this using a Kodak Playtouch and also using a Kodak Playtouch that Kodak itself sent us for a review. And I just want to kind of start with what's included in the unit itself. We're gearing this really towards bloggers and Linux users. I'm one of both, and I was looking for a good, reasonably priced camera that I could use for videos. And a couple of the capabilities that I was really looking for was that it had, the big one was capabilities to hook up an external mic. Most of the cameras that that have that capabilities are fairly expensive, and I was just looking for a little pocket camera that I could take around, record no matter where I'm at, and have the capabilities to put in a external mic to improve the sound quality, especially in noisy environments, that kind of thing. I've tested this unit. I've had it, my unit as well as the one sent from Kodak, for over a month, and have tried using a number of different external mics. Actually today, to record this, I'm using a wireless external mic hooked into the Kodak Playtouch. The review, I will do further reviews of some external mics in future videos, but right now I just kind of wanted to cover the Kodak Playtouch. And again, I was gearing it towards bloggers, those using Linux, because a lot of cameras won't work with Linux. But I have tested this particular model on Linux, Windows, and Mac, and it works on all three. The software that comes with the Kodak Playtouch will only work on Mac or Windows. It won't work on Linux, but it's simply, Linux sees it as a flash drive, and you can simply move videos and pictures off the camera easily enough just by dragging and dropping them onto a desktop or somewhere else. Cameras that I did look at beyond this for external mics, as well as good HD video quality cameras, again being pocket cameras, and I also wanted the capabilities to be able to hook up a small wide angle lens. Kodak Playtouch does have that capabilities. I haven't tried that yet. Some people say that those little magnet wide angles don't work real well, but it does have that capabilities. That was something I was wanting to try, and I will later on. The other cameras that I was looking at was the GoPro HD Hero 2, which had external mic capabilities, and the Zoom Q3 HD. I contacted both those companies and got no response, so when Kodak sent me this camera, I kind of went with this one first, and hopefully later on I can review the other two as well. But all three had the capabilities that I was looking for. The GoPro Hero 2 and the Zoom Q3 HD do have more of an expensive price tag. At the time I was looking around $300. I ended up getting this Kodak Playtouch. It was on sale at Walmart for $99. It's usually going for about $170. Anyways, let's look at what's in it. You have the camera, of course. Let me set that aside. And inside of it, you have a few nice extras I really liked. I don't know how much I'll use them for what I'm looking to do, but it has a composite cable for it, so you can attach it to a TV and view your recordings or your pictures via that. Of course, it has a user's manual. The user manual is okay. It would be nice, I mean, to get you started, it's there. It would be nice to have just a little more in-depth, but I'm a tech person, so I'm always looking for more input on that. I also have an HDMI cable, which you can connect again for, let me put it there where you can see it, HDMI cable, so you can connect the Playtouch to the LCD screen or the TV to view videos and pictures that you have. You also have a wrist strap. I do like that. Since I'm out and about, I don't want to drop it just in case I'm holding it over somewhere. that somebody bumps into me or whatever. I drop it on the ground, drop it over an embankment or something like that. They also have a little holder for it. I don't know how much I'll use that. For what I need, I'm basically using a regular camera case to provide a little more protection. Let me put those things back. On top of that, you have a charger. It's a USB driven one, but you can plug that right in. It connects to the side of the camera. It'll charge the battery inside of it. It does only charge the battery that is inside. Here you go. You can see that. There is a unit that you can buy separately that you can pull that out and charge it separately. You might want to do that. For my purposes, it gives me a couple hours worth of recording time, more than enough for what I need, and I can always take it back and charge it again before I do. It is a touch screen. There's a couple things. Here is the external mic capabilities. Let me put that up just a little bit closer. This is I'm trying to think what they call it, but basically it allows you, when you're up close to something, you can get in within a couple inches of it and get detail without being a blurry picture. You can switch it to that. Again, you have all the HDMI charger connections, charger connection, HDMI, and USB connection right here on the side. Easy enough. And then on this side, it has the capabilities to put your SD card in there. It takes up to a 32 gig SDHC card, and that's what I use in mine. Actually, no, I take that back. I actually got a 16 gig in that. It does have a built-in memory. Let's turn it on a second. It does have built-in memory. But it's only 128 megabytes. You'll get, you know, barely a minute or two of recording on it, depending on whether it's HD, 720p, or WVGA settings you have on your recordings. Here's all the different settings: video resolution, sharing, save mode, microphone gain. I've used this just by default. I haven't changed that at all. And a variety of other settings in there you can go through. They're all pretty much self-explanatory. You can also do effects if you want normal, high saturation. That doesn't change a whole lot. If you want 70s film look, it kind of gives a yellowish tint to it. Black and white, I like that capability. But I'm just going to go back to normal. And you can switch between video and camera. It does have a 5 megapixel camera built into it. Okay, so overall I really like this camera. It gives me the capabilities of what I need for just a kind of go camera that I can go anywhere with and get some good quality video with. I will say that when I reviewed this before I purchased my own, I reviewed a number of online reviews, written and video, and a lot of them complained about video quality. Now, I'm not a camera person, but it was a concern of mine. But when I used this camera, I didn't have any problem with it at all. I thought it was good quality video. Most of the stuff that I record is on WVGA setting or 720p, and that was more than enough for online video. But you can also do the 1080p HD as well. Let's see what else. One thing I would like to see on the camera was, especially from a blogging standpoint, it's hard to know when you're recording whether you're centered in that video camera or not if you're doing it yourself and you have nobody else holding the camera. I tried a number of different ways using the HDMI cable and the composite cable to hook it up to an external LCD screen so I could view myself when I was recording. None of those worked. It basically allows you to play back. It doesn't allow you to view. And it would be nice if that capability may be built into this camera in one of the settings. That wasn't the case, so you know, we'll live with it. But it would be a nice thing from a blogging standpoint or online video content. Overall, I really like the camera. Like I said before, I've tried a number of external mics, both wired and wireless, and it works well with those. I'm even looking to add a mixer to it where I can have more than one input into it, so I can have the video and audio together. It makes it so much easier to edit the video and stuff later on. One thing that I would look at is the screen itself. It would be nice if this little screen here would fill the whole screen. It does when you play back. I don't have any pictures there, but it does fill up the whole screen, so you can view it. But when you're recording, you just have this little window, and it'd be nice if you could expand. And I understand why, because they have the touch screen controls on it, but it'd be nice if they kind of either disappeared or miniaturized when you were recording, so you could kind of have a whole view of that. Either way, I would suggest go ahead and give this camera a try. Again, for the price, I got it at Walmart the last time I checked here just a couple days ago. They were still selling it for $99, and there's a couple other online retailers that are doing the same. But you can't beat it for the price. Pocket camera, HD video, external mic capabilities, and for online video, it comes back as MP4 format, so it's easy to upload to YouTube or other online video channels. So give it a try. Let me know what you think, and if you have some other input to it, just comment and let me know, and I will add to this as I use it more, especially with external mics and other capabilities I'm looking to add to it. Thank you much for listening to us here at Ironclad Tech, and if you want more tech information, go to our site at IroncladTechServices.com. Appreciate it. Thank you.